Hello and welcome to my beta series of beta 1.7.3. This is the fifth month um, iteration of the world, and today I'll be showing you all the progress I've done since the last episode. I've completed the silo. I've improved a little bit at the windmill, which we're at currently. And also, I've done the water mill, and I've done a pottery house and also a farmer's house as well. So you'll see that. Let me get out. So yeah, we're in the beautiful world of Cranaville. Yeah, I've done a lot of changes actually. I'm very happy with this month's iteration. So I've added more wheats across here, lovely pathway, and this is the silo. Now let's go down. And before I forget as well, usually when I'm giving tours of my place, I usually play on peaceful, just so I'm kind of, you know, don't get disturbed, basically. So yeah, so here is some changes. So I've done more all the way across here. This is finally done. It took a while, but I'm very happy. We've got another sun lounger over there. Finally done, thank God. We missed a spot there, damn it. But yeah, this is the silo. I'm really happy with this silo. Good little location. Wheat silo. You go in, and this is supposed to obviously be like hay bales. Because obviously, just a pallet or just stacks of wheat basically, and then just some chests with some wheat, some seeds, and some hoes as well in there. Up here is just a little, you can kind of walk around, looks kind of cool. You can see the crops. You have two entrances from this side, which we won't go down, and then this side down here, which I think is pretty cool. You just go down, and then you can just go around, and then you're back. So yeah, I really like this. I decided to put the silo here. It's a little bit back, a little bit. It's not in line with this. It's a little bit backwards, which is great because then it means that you see this is the main focus. So this is just a place to store the wheat, which I kind of like. We'll do more wheat along here, but I haven't done that yet. And yeah, so you've seen this already, I believe, which is kind of cool. Um, and yeah, we'll go to some of the changes, which I'm actually really happy with. I've been productive. I think it was like 2 to 3 episodes where I said I would do the watermill and I never did it. That's just basically laziness, essentially. But I'm really happy with this watermill. I think it looks very good. That's supposed to be like kind of like vines, like. But yeah, this is the wheel, and it's very detailed for a beta build. I'm extremely happy with it, and I've tried to keep with the same theme along here. But obviously, some like buildings are slightly different. Because they can't be all the same. And yeah, so I'll show you the new changes that I've done. I've done a farmer's house, and then at the back. So when I do update to probably release 1.5, I can put my sheep out back there, which I think is pretty good. So I'm very, very, very happy with that. Sun Lounger, which you saw briefly, just a copied, I getting yellow wall is yellow, yeah, yellow wall, yellow dye is very easy in this version. So this is one of the farmers' houses. So I've detailed this pretty well, and it's Farmer L's gaff. So my girlfriend's sister's called Ella, so I nickname her Els, and some other ones which I won't say on YouTube. Uh, but yeah, it's a really cozy vibe here. You've got the unlimited, like the always lit furnaces, which I really like. Some storage up here, same here, and then more. I haven't really furnished this, and then some pork chops. But I like this building. It's mainly a filler building to kind of, you know. I have moved, and then obviously you can go here and then go to the things, which I kind of really like. I think it's a nice building. Um, so yeah, I'll show you the water mill. I will do gravel paths going along here. This is the the water well, the water mill. Sorry, water well. This is the water mill. You've got the wheel. Um, Try to detail this as much as I can with the limitations, but I do believe that this has probably came out a lot better than I expected. So I'm very happy. So this is Craneville Watermill, and yeah, so in it, obviously haven't done the interiors just yet. So obviously infinite lit furnaces. That's supposed to be kind of like a kitchen thing, and then obviously some storage. But I haven't done the interior for this, to be honest with you. I just want to do the exteriors first, and then obviously over here, this is a little kind of got a cake, infinitely lit furnace because torches are kind of annoying. Um, but yeah, but this building obviously is for show. I won't be living in here, but there is. So you've got a jukebox, some storage, mainly a storage facility basically. And then up here, more storage. And because I'm rich, I've got the note blocks. So yeah, pretty nice. Kind of like it. Could do better in the interiors, but we'll do that later on. I probably will make it better when we go to release versions. I need to add some mossy, maybe along here a little bit because it's a little bit plain. But I'll do that at some point, maybe in the next iteration. You'll see the changes for that. Um, and I'll show you the amazing pottery facility that I've made. This house, small house, kind of like the flower factory, a little bit bigger. I really like it. It's not too big where it kind of blocks the lovely views from when you're walking into the farming area, which I kind of like. So you've got the clay outside, just basically storage for the clay before it turns into pottery. Then you've got this cool little roof, and obviously just here I've added these water kind of, they're like cauldrons to store water. So if you're taking out of the water well, they probably fill them up into these buckets, and obviously they've forgotten to take the buckets with them because they probably had a water bucket already, and they probably will take those water buckets at a later date. So this, obviously I'll put a sign here. I haven't done that just yet. This is obviously a pottery making facility in the farming district. So you've got this stuff here. This is where you put the clay. Glowstone underneath here for hidden lighting. This is just a workplace to make stuff. And yeah, very basic, very easy. There is like a little furnace, infinite lit furnace for like a chimney that I did. But for the most part, very basic, very kind of easy. But I like these small projects. Sometimes a project that's very big kind of burns me out a lot. So having these small houses are actually quite fun to make. And then just kind of I like this. Obviously, another water bucket thing, but because it's placed here, it's a little bit lighter. They're like fresh waters, and this one has been kind of staying here for a little bit because they use the water sometimes to mix to make the pottery clay thing. So yeah, we've got the chimney and then the glass. I need to make this a little bit better. It looks a bit rubbish, to be honest with you. And yeah, this is what I've done in the fifth, like for the fifth month of this iteration of this beta series. I really do like all the progress I've been doing. It's making this area more kind of lived in. I really do like this house. I really love the water mill as well. I was dreading it at the start. Believe it or not, I kind of use the same dimensions as my water mill in my modern world that's betafied with Nostalgic Tricks as well on a server with my girlfriend that we play. It's like a multiplayer server with just us two. And I did like a build similar to this, but there's obviously this has been betafied and obviously isn't an exact copy, but the dimensions and like sort of the layout is similar, but the blocks and how I built everything with the detail is completely different. And I really do like this building, and I love this building as well. What I've also been doing in this iteration is obviously I've made a mob spawner trap thing to get bone meal. So for my flour factory, I did this. I used and I really it actually gives me a lot of arrows and bone meal and bones. This is just a temporary bulletin board to put all right my next projects I'm going to do. I will move it. I probably will move it somewhere else. Maybe like the town square once that's built, because it does block the sight lines and it does block the church a little bit. But I'll put here like I'll use a sign and I would put it on this wall like what I do. The reason why it's small is because I don't want too many on this wall, and then I get overwhelmed with all these projects that I'm doing. So if I do a couple, then they're kind of easy to complete. So yeah, that's what I've planned to do. I'll show you the XPs. Well, it's not an XP. There's no XP in this version, but the mob trap thing. I use lava to kill the skeletons, and I get the drops. Obviously, sometimes the lava will kill them, and then I don't get stuff. But for the most part, you do get a lot of bone and arrows, and they're really good, especially when I want to use it for wheat and stuff like that. So I really do like this mob trap. Sometimes if I'm a little bit burnt out on building, I will basically just come down here for about an hour or like 40 minutes, go like this, and go AFK, and it's really good. I got blown up by a creeper here as I was coming out. I didn't F3 to make sure that there's no mobs in the facility, and it kind of blew up this area. So I put these rails here. So hopefully there was a bug once where if you put rails here, they don't cross it, but I'm not sure if that actually works. So yeah, I will turn it on to should we put it hard? Yeah. Um, See if they spawn. Let's see. Spawn. I don't see them spawning. Hello. Okay, I can hear them dying now. I mean, uh, being burnt by lava. Here we go. So yeah, so the lava, there's a sign, and then the lava will basically kill them, and then you get the drops. It's quite good. Obviously, it could be more efficient, but for beta, I think this is a really good mob trap. Yeah, the only issue is the monster spawner was kind of low to bedrock, but obviously I did a tutorial on the channel how to remove bedrock using water and pistons. So I managed to move some bedrock out of the way so I could do this mob trap, and it works a charm really. I really do. I really do like it. But yeah, that's been my world for the fifth month. I've tried to make it as quick as possible, kind of giving you a quick update. I don't want to bore you, but yeah, I've been Craig. Craig. Well, that's my name, but I've been Calmsy. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the 6 month iteration next month. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.